Peace and blessings. This is Nubia I, the Raw Food Goddess, the Womb Priestess, and the Holistic Practitioner. Good afternoon. I am in beautiful Hayward, California. I'm in the hills, and right behind me, there was deer. There was a mother and her baby deer in the background. That's why it's the bomb to live in Northern California. So you know I'm going through a transition. I'm moving. I'm still moving. But I happen to be staying in such a beautiful place in California. It's a cottage, and it's just out in the backyard, and I feel so gifted and blessed. And yes, it's like 30 minutes outside of Oakland, and you know, y'all, this is why I really want to emphasize that idea of allowing yourself to go with the changes of life, because they bring so many blessings. But I realized something. Blessings can come, and they can continue to come, but if you don't recognize them and know them to be such, then you miss the blessing. You miss the blessing and don't get the lesson. And what we want is to get the lesson. And so I'll give you an example. I mean, I've left this place that I thought that I could never live without, and I'm living in another place, and it's temporarily, but it's further away from Oakland. I actually have to get on the freeway every day and do this thing called commuting, and I thought it would be the worst thing ever. And if I get up on time and I start my day early, it just flows and everything. And what I'm realizing now is how much I needed to change where I was, that leaving the entire city at this point in my life is exactly what I needed, to walk into this beautiful home, to be with these beautiful people that share the space with me. It has been a wonderful thing for my daughter. We look forward to leaving the city to come out here. And it really isn't far. It's not a real suburb, but it feels like it. And I am growing. Like I said, I learned how to drive when I was in my 30s. So I'm a New Yorker, very much came to California not really knowing how to drive, not knowing how to drive at all. And then when I was taught, I realized that I limited myself. I would only go places that I was familiar with, and I never really would take the freeway. Had a real fear of the freeway, and so now I've been like forced, to take the freeway and to go longer distances, to sometimes drive in the fast lane. I'm usually always in the slower lane. And really being okay that not that the fast lane is better. I get over that fast lane, get right back over there in the slow lane. But that I can be in the fast lane at times in life, and that I can handle it. And even riding on the road and taking the curves and the turns in life on the freeway, and how do I handle it? I remember yesterday coming from Oakland to Hayward, and I'm driving, and I am gripping that steering wheel with fear. I'm on the freeway, I'm going fast, I got all these turns and curves, but I made it. When you come to those curves in the life, when you come to those long highways of life, those long stretches in your life where things seem like they're not really changing, know that another curve will come and another curve will come, and you'll be able to get through them gracefully. And in driving, the best way for me is to take my foot off the gas a little bit and allow myself to flow around the curves, flow with the curves in the road. It's really a metaphor for flowing with the curves that are presented in my life. I mean, I know people might think driving, it's deep, and it's deep for me because I'm also, really facing a fear, going through a fear, and doing it anyway. I'm making mistakes. I got so-called lost a couple of times, but I found my way each time. And I'm feeling stronger, and it's pushing me forward. I mean, now I'll take longer trips. I can feel more comfortable driving 2 hours away, getting even further out of California, or maybe more up north, more deeper into California, if you will, and just really experiencing and learning from the fact that I'm not sitting in the same place doing the same thing and wondering why I'm not getting something different. Because now you have to be different and do different to receive it. But a lot of times we're so afraid to let go of the house or the car or the relationship. Or sometimes we're so afraid to stay with the house, the car, or the relationship. It's a moment in time. There's a reason for the season. Everything has its moment. Everything has its time. And we just have to know it and sit in it and be in it and know that the next step will be taken care of, and that if we keep surrendering to this love and this beauty and this joy, because this moment right here, right now is the best. Now, how do we keep recapturing these moments over and over again? Memories, having new things that we do. So today, if you don't drive far, drive farther. If you want to leave, stay. If you want to stay, go. Do something different today, and when you change the direction of your life, we're literally, my daughter and I have changed the direction of our life. We're going in the opposite direction of what we used to go to. And every time I go back to the old place to visit friends, I feel no connection to it, but I give thanks for it. I'm not there anymore. I'm here. And where I go from there, only Goddess knows. So I'm feeling blessed and beautiful and happy and getting my sunshine. And I just wanted to give you an update and say peace and blessings and much love and greetings. And here is to newness. This is Nubia I, the Raw Full Goddess, the Womb Priestess, and the Holistic Practitioner. And I'm sending you adventure. Peace and blessings.